The Senate will come to order. Senator Sonnenberg, would you please lead us in the pledge?
Thank you, Madam President. Please join me in the pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Mr. Majors, would you please call the roll?
Senators Aguilar, Balmer, Baumgartner, Cadman,
Excused.
Carroll, Cook, Crowder, Donovan, Garcia, Grantham, Guzman, Heath, Hill, Hodge, Holbert, John, Johnston, Jones, Kafalas, Kerr, Lambert, Lundberg, Marble, Martinez Humenick, Merrifield, Neville, Newell, Scheffel, Scott, Sonnenberg, Stedman, Todd, Ulibarri, Woods. Madam President.
Here. The morning roll call is 34 present, 0 absent, 1 excused. We have a quorum. Approval of the journal, Senator Garcia.
Thank you, Madam President. I move that the reading of the journal for Thursday, January 15th be dispensed with and that the journal be approved and corrected as corrected by the Secretary.
You've heard the motion. Is there any objection? Seeing none, the motion is adopted. Message from the governor.
August 22nd, 2014, to the Honorable Senate. Ladies and gentlemen, pursuant to the powers conferred upon me by the Constitution and laws of the state of Colorado, I have the honor to designate, appoint, and reappoint and submit to consideration the following members of the Fire and Police Pension Association Board of Directors. For terms expiring September 1st, 2017, Jack Edward Blumenthal of Denver, Colorado, person from the state's financial, business, community experience, personnel, and corporate administration, reappointed. Susan R. Eaton of Denver, Colorado, representative of Colorado Municipal Employers, reappointed. For term expiring September 1st, 2018, David Leroy Baumberger of Castle Rock, Colorado, who has experience in insurance disability claims, reappointed. Sincerely, John W. Hickenlooper, Governor.
State Veterans and Military Affairs.
June 2nd, 2014, to the Honorable Colorado Senate. Ladies and gentlemen, pursuant to the powers conferred upon me by the Constitution and laws of the state of Colorado, I have the honor to designate, appoint, and reappoint, and submit to consideration the following members of the Colorado Tourism Office Board of Directors. For terms expiring June 1st, 2018, Jamie Greenman of Alamosa, Colorado, representative of the destination marketing industry, appointed. Robert Stinchcomb of Lafayette, Colorado, serves as an at-large member from tourism-based industries, reappointed. Ian Stein of Larkspur, Colorado, representative of other outdoor recreation industries, reappointed. Sincerely, John W. Hickenlooper, Governor.
Agriculture, Natural Resources, and Energy.
May 8th, 2014, to the Honorable Colorado Senate. Ladies and gentlemen, pursuant to the powers conferred upon me by the Constitution and laws of the state of Colorado, I have the honor to designate, reappoint, and submit to consideration the following Board of Directors of Denver Metropolitan Major League Stadium District. For terms expiring August 1st, 2015, F. Robert Lee of Littleton, Colorado, reappointed. Patricia D. Baca of Denver, Colorado, reappointed. John P. Dyko of Denver, Colorado, reappointed. For terms expiring July 1st, 2016, Raymond T. Baker of Lakewood, Colorado, reappointed. Patricia G. Imhoff of Greenwood Village, Colorado, reappointed. For terms expiring August 1st, 2017, William Will D. Alston of Denver, Colorado, reappointed. Ruben A. Valdez of Lakewood, Colorado, reappointed. Sincerely, John W. Hickenlooper, Governor.
Business, Labor, and Technology.
May 2nd, 2014, to the Honorable Colorado Senate. Ladies and gentlemen, pursuant to the powers conferred upon me by the constitutional laws of the state of Colorado, I have the honor to designate, appoint, reappoint, and submit to consideration the following members of the Groundwater Commission. For a term expiring May 1st, 2016, Carolyn F. Burr of Denver, Colorado, serve as a representative of municipal or industrial users, reappointed. For a term expiring May 1st, 2017, Mark Christopher Arnish of Keensburg, Colorado, to serve as a resident agriculturalist from the Lost Creek Basin, appointed. For a term expiring May 1st, 2017, Virgil Francisco Valdez of Alamosa, Colorado, to serve as a representative from Water Division 3 and as an agriculturalist, reappointed. Sincerely, John W. Hickenlooper, Governor.
Agriculture, Natural Resources, and Energy. Members, could we keep it down just a little bit? I'm having trouble hearing Max. Thank you.
May 5th, 2014, the Honorable Colorado Senate. Ladies and gentlemen, pursuant to the powers conferred upon me by the constitutional laws of the state of Colorado, I have the honor to designate, appoint, reappoint, and submit to consideration the following member of the State Board of Human Services. For a term expiring March 1st, 2015, Constance Connie M. Rule of Lakewood, Colorado, to serve as a public member and occasioned by the resignation of Yulon D. Savage of Denver, Colorado, appointed. Sincerely, John W. Hickenlooper, Governor.
Health and Human Services.
May 5th, 2014, to the Honorable Colorado Senate. Ladies and gentlemen, pursuant to the powers conferred upon me by the constitutional laws of the state of Colorado, I have the honor to designate, appoint, and submit to consideration the following member of the State Personnel Board, effective June 30th, 2014, for a term expiring June 30th, 2017. Michelle Evelyn Palmquist of Denver, Colorado, appointed. Sincerely, John W. Hickenlooper, Governor.
Business, Labor, and Technology.
May 8th, 2014, to the Honorable Colorado Senate. Ladies and gentlemen, pursuant to the powers conferred upon me with the constitutional laws of the state of Colorado, I have the honor to designate, appoint, and submit to consideration the following Executive Director of the Department of Public Safety, effective June 16, 2014, for a term expiring in the pleasure of the Governor, Stanley Allen Hilke of Palisade, Colorado, and occasioned by the resignation of James H. Davis of Westminster, Colorado, appointed. Sincerely, John W. Hickenlooper, Governor.
Judiciary.
May 14, 2014, to the Honorable Colorado Senate. Ladies and gentlemen, pursuant to the powers conferred upon me by the constitutional laws of the state of Colorado, I have the honor to designate, appoint, reappoint, and submit to consideration the following members of the Private Occupational School Board, effective July 1st, 2014, for terms expiring July 1st, 2018. Rochelle G. Krovitz of Greenwood Village, Colorado, representative of the general public, reappointed. Joseph James Wolf of Arvada, Colorado, representative of the general public, who is employed by a lending institution located in Colorado and is familiar with the Colorado College Access Network, reappointed. Gene L. Robinson of Denver, Colorado, a representative of the general public, appointed. Sincerely, John W. Hickenlooper, Governor.
Education.
June 2nd, 2014, to the Honorable Colorado Senate. Ladies and gentlemen, pursuant to powers conferred upon me by the constitutional laws of the state of Colorado, I have the honor to designate, reappoint, and submit to consideration the following member of the statewide Internet Portal Authority. For term expiring June 1st, 2018, Mary Kay Hogan of Denver, Colorado, as a representative of the private sector, reappointed. Sincerely, John W. Hickenlooper, Governor.
Business, Labor, and Technology.
June 6, 2014, to the Honorable Colorado Senate. Ladies and gentlemen, pursuant to the powers conferred upon me by the constitutional laws of the state of Colorado, I have the honor to designate, reappoint, and submit to consideration the following member of the Colorado Educational and Cultural Facilities Authority Board of Directors. For a term expiring June 30th, 2018, Patrick M. Brady of Fort Collins, Colorado, a Republican, reappointed. Sincerely, John W. Hickenlooper, Governor.
Education.
June 6, 2014, to the Honorable Colorado Senate. Ladies and gentlemen, pursuant to the powers conferred upon me by the constitutional laws of the state of Colorado, I have the honor to designate, reappoint, and submit to consideration the following member of the Colorado Racing Commission. For a term expiring July 1st, 2018, Sean D. Burney of Castle Rock, Colorado, Republican and resident of the 4th Congressional District, who has been previously engaged in the racing industry for at least 5 years, reappointed. Sincerely, John W. Hickenlooper, Governor.
Finance.
June 12, 2014, to the Honorable Colorado Senate. Ladies and gentlemen, pursuant to the powers conferred upon me by the constitutional laws of the state of Colorado, I have the honor to designate, appoint, reappoint, and submit to consideration the following members of the Board of Real Estate Appraisers. For terms expiring July 1st, 2017, Richard L. Shields of Centennial, Colorado, serve as a licensed or certified appraiser, appointed. Mark Douglas Chapin of Eagle, Colorado, serve as a county assessor in office, appointed. Bruce Warren Willard of Greeley, Colorado, serve as a licensed or certified appraiser, reappointed. Dean Lawrence Davenport of Arvada, Colorado, to serve as an officer or employee of a commercial bank experienced in real estate lending, reappointed. Sincerely, John W. Hickenlooper, Governor.
Business, Labor, and Technology.
June 13, 2014, to the Honorable Colorado Senate. Ladies and gentlemen, pursuant to the powers conferred upon me by the constitutional laws of the state of Colorado, I have the honor to designate, appoint, reappoint, and submit to consideration the following member of the Colorado Board of Veterans Affairs for a term expiring June 30th, 2017. Wendy Sue Chiato, Ph.D. of Colorado Springs, Colorado, to fill the vacancy occasioned by the resignation of Jason A. Crow of Denver, Colorado, and to serve as a veteran and as a Democrat appointed for terms expiring June 30th, 2018. William Lewis Robinson of Castle Pines, Colorado, to serve as a veteran and as an unaffiliated reappointed. Dwayne E. Daly of Hot Sulphur Springs, Colorado, to serve as a veteran and as a Republican appointed. Sincerely, John W. Hickenlooper, Governor.
State Veterans and Military Affairs.
June 17, 2014, to the Honorable Colorado Senate. Ladies and gentlemen, pursuant to the powers conferred upon me by the Constitution and laws of the state of Colorado, I have the honor to designate, appoint, and reappoint and submit to consideration the following members of the Board of Assessment Appeals for term expiring July 1st, 2015. Sandra Winterhoff Mercer of Westminster, Colorado, appointed. Mary Kay Kelly of Silverthorne, Colorado, reappointed. And Louisa Maricel of Denver, Colorado, reappointed. Greg A. Neer of Lakewood, Colorado, reappointed. Amy J. Williams of Hayden, Colorado, engaged in agricultural, reappointed. Sincerely, Joseph A. Garcia, Lieutenant Governor, acting on behalf of the state while Governor John W. Hickenlooper is absent from the state.
Business, Labor, and Technology.
June 16, 2014, to the Honorable Colorado Senate. Ladies and gentlemen, pursuant to the powers conferred upon me by the Constitution and laws of the state of Colorado, I have the honor to designate, appoint, reappoint, and submit to consideration the following member of the State Board of Health for a term expiring March 1st, 2017. Michael Anthony Capello of Brush, Colorado, a resident of the 4th Congressional District and a Republican, and occasioned by the resignation of Gary Lynn Teague of Fort Morgan, Colorado, appointed. Sincerely, Joseph A. Garcia, Lieutenant Governor, acting on behalf of the state while Governor John W. Hickenlooper is absent from the state.
Health and Human Services.
June 17, 2014, to the Honorable Colorado Senate. Ladies and gentlemen, pursuant to the powers conferred upon me by the Constitution and laws of the state of Colorado, I have the honor to designate, reappoint, and submit to consideration the following member of the Public Employees Retirement Benefit Plans for a term expiring July 10, 2018. Lynn E. Turner of Brookfield, Colorado, to serve as a representative with experience and competence in investment management, finance, banking, economics, accounting, pension administration, or actuarial analysis, and as a Democrat, reappointed. Sincerely, Joseph A. Garcia, Lieutenant Governor, acting on behalf of the state while Governor John W. Hickenlooper is absent from the state.
Business, Labor, and Technology.
June 17, 2014, to the Honorable Colorado Senate. Ladies and gentlemen, pursuant to the powers conferred upon me by the Constitution and laws of the state of Colorado, I have the honor to designate, appoint, and submit to consideration the following members of the State Board of Parole for terms expiring July 1st, 2017. Denise K. Balazic of Aurora, Colorado, to serve as a parole or probation representative, reappointed. Alfredo Enrique Pena of Denver, Colorado, to serve as a citizen representative, reappointed. Sincerely, Joseph A. Garcia, Lieutenant Governor, acting on behalf of the state while Governor John W. Hickenlooper is absent from the state.
Judiciary.
June 20th, 2014, to the Honorable Colorado Senate. Ladies and gentlemen, pursuant to the powers conferred upon me by the Constitutional laws of the state of Colorado, I have the honor to designate, appoint, and submit to consideration the following members of the Colorado Limited Gaming Control Commission for a term expiring July 1st, 2012. Charles J. Murphy of Colorado Springs, Colorado, to fill a vacancy occasioned by the removal of Florence E. Hunt to serve as a member from the 5th Congressional District, representing registered electors and as a Democrat appointed for a term expiring July 1st, 2013. Sheriff Douglas N. Darr of Thornton, Colorado, to fill a vacancy occasioned by the removal of Chief Philip J. Bach of Commerce City, Colorado, to serve as a member from the 2nd Congressional District and as a representative of law enforcement and as a Democrat appointed for a term expiring July 1st, 2014. Lowell Roger Hudson of Denver, Colorado, to fill the vacancy occasioned by the removal of Debbie J. Jessup of Centennial, Colorado, and to serve as a member from the 1st Congressional District and as a representative who has been engaged in business in a management level capacity for at least 5 years and as a Republican appointed. For terms expiring July 1st, 2015, Janine Moore of Loveland, Colorado, to serve as a member from the 4th Congressional District and to serve as an attorney and as a Democrat appointed. Robert M. Webb of Golden, Colorado, to serve as a member from the 7th Congressional District and to serve as a representative for CPAs, corporate finance, and as a Libertarian appointed. This Senate letter replaces the Senate letter dated July 6, 2011, relating to Executive Order A 2011-128. Sincerely, John W. Hickenlooper, Governor. June 23, 2014, to the Honorable Colorado Senate. Ladies and gentlemen, pursuant to the powers conferred upon me by the constitutional laws of the state of Colorado, I have the honor to designate, reappoint, and submit to consideration the following member of the Colorado Limited Gaming Control Commission for a term expiring July 1st, 2018. Lowell Roger Hudson of Denver, Colorado, to serve as a member from the 1st Congressional District and as a representative who has been engaged in business in a management level capacity for at least 5 years and as a Republican, reappointed. Sincerely, John W. Hickenlooper, Governor.
Finance.
June 23rd, 2014, to the Honorable Colorado Senate. Ladies and gentlemen, pursuant to the powers conferred upon me by the Constitution and laws of the state of Colorado, I have the honor and designated appointment to submit to consideration the following members of the Parks and Wildlife Commission for terms expiring July 1st, 2018. The Honorable Robert Dean Wingfield of Vernon, Colorado, as a representative of agriculture, reappointed. Alexander Marcus Zip of Pueblo, Colorado, as a representative of sports persons, appointed. Dale E. Pizzle of Creed, Colorado, as a member at large, appointed. Sincerely, John W. Hickenlooper, Governor.
Agriculture, Natural Resources, and Energy.
June 23rd, 2014, to the Honorable Colorado Senate. Ladies and gentlemen, pursuant to the powers conferred upon me by the Constitution and laws of the state of Colorado, I have the honor and designated appointment to submit to consideration the following member of the Colorado Energy Research Authority for a term expiring July 1st, 2018. Michelle Hadwiger of Denver, Colorado, appointed. Sincerely, John W. Hickenlooper, Governor.
Agriculture, Natural Resources, and Energy.
June 27, 2014, to the Honorable Colorado Senate. Ladies and gentlemen, pursuant to the powers conferred upon me by the Constitution and laws of the state of Colorado, I have the honor to designate, appoint, reappoint, and submit to consideration the following members of the Colorado Commission for the Deaf and Hard of Hearing. For terms expiring July 1st, 2018, Mary Pat Graham Kelly of Lakewood, Colorado, to serve as a member who is deaf, reappointed. Kirk B. Neuroth of Denver, Colorado, to serve as a member who is an interpreter for the deaf and hard of hearing, reappointed. Lucas Michael McCart of Denver, Colorado, to serve as a member who is hard of hearing, appointed. Sincerely, John W. Hickenlooper, Governor.
Health and Human Services.
July 8th, 2014, to the Honorable Colorado Senate. Ladies and gentlemen, pursuant to the powers conferred upon me by the Constitution and laws of the state of Colorado, I have the honor to designate, appoint, reappoint, and submit to consideration the following member of the Board of Trustees for the Colorado School for the Deaf and the Blind. For a term expiring July 1st, 2018, Christopher Allen Madison of Gypsum, Colorado, and unaffiliated, reappointed. Sincerely, John W. Hickenlooper, Governor.
Education.
August 11, 2014, to the Honorable Colorado Senate. Ladies and gentlemen, pursuant to the powers conferred upon me by the Constitution and laws of the state of Colorado, I have the honor to designate, appoint, reappoint, and submit to consideration the following members of the College Invest Board of Directors. For terms expiring July 31st, 2018, David Lee Stevens of Denver, Colorado, reappointed. Charles William Kirchweiler of Parker, Colorado, reappointed. Martha Gina Watt of Denver, Colorado, appointed. Sincerely, John W. Hickenlooper, Governor.
Education.
August 26, 2014, to the Honorable Colorado Senate. Ladies and gentlemen, pursuant to the powers conferred upon me by the Constitution and laws of the state of Colorado, I have the honor to designate, appoint, reappoint, and submit to consideration the following members of the Medical Services Board. For terms expiring July 1st, 2018, Patricia L. Givens, DHA, EDM, BN, RN of Denver, Colorado, and unaffiliated from the 1st Congressional District with knowledge of medical assistance programs, reappointed. Amanda Ann Moore of Westminster, Colorado, a Republican from the 7th Congressional District with knowledge of medical assistance programs, appointed. Sincerely, John W. Hickenlooper, Governor.
Health and Human Services.
September 3rd, 2014, to the Honorable Colorado Senate. Ladies and gentlemen, pursuant to the powers conferred upon me by the Constitution and laws of the state of Colorado, I have the honor to designate, appoint, and submit to consideration the following members of the Solid and Hazardous Waste Commission. For terms expiring August 1st, 2017, James Michael Wilson of Superior, Colorado, to serve as a representative from the regulated community and as a Democrat, appointed. Jennifer McClister of Golden, Colorado, to serve as a representative from the public at large and as a Democrat, appointed. John Harrison Kehoe of Centennial, Colorado, to serve as a representative from the regulated community and as an unaffiliated, reappointed. Sincerely, Joseph A. Garcia, Lieutenant Governor, acting on behalf of the state while Governor John W. Hickenlooper is absent from the state.
Health and Human Services.
September 10th, 2014, to the Honorable Colorado Senate. Ladies and gentlemen, pursuant to the powers conferred upon me by the Constitutional laws of the state of Colorado, I have the honor to designate, appoint, reappoint, and submit to consideration the following Board of Commissioners of Veterans Community Living Centers. For a term expiring July 1st, 2018, Karen Ellen Kowalski, PhD, RN, NEABC, ANEF, FAAN of Larkspur, Colorado, a veteran, appointed. Sincerely, John W. Hickenlooper, Governor.
State Veterans and Military Affairs.
September 16, 2014, to the Honorable Colorado Senate. Ladies and gentlemen, pursuant to the powers conferred upon me by the Constitution and laws of the state of Colorado, I have the honor to designate, appoint, and submit to your consideration the following members of the Special Funds Board for Workers' Compensation Self-Insurers. For a term expiring July 1st, 2018, Victoria McComb of Colorado Springs, Colorado, a manager or employee of self-insured employers in good standing with knowledge of risk management and finance, appointed. Sincerely, John W. Hickenlooper, Governor.
Business, Labor, and Technology.
September 16, 2014, to the Honorable Colorado Senate. Ladies and gentlemen, pursuant to the powers conferred upon me by the Constitution and laws of the state of Colorado, I have the honor to designate, appoint, and submit to consideration the following members of the Colorado Traumatic Brain Injury Trust Fund Board. for a term expiring June 30th, 2015. Wendy Dietz Turman of Denver, Colorado, on occasion by the resignation of James Pinckney III of Henderson, Colorado, appointed. For term expiring June 30th, 2017. Dilawar Jal Mistry, MD, MS, ATC of Grand Junction, Colorado, appointed. Indira Beatrice Gujral of MS, PhD of Denver, Colorado, appointed. Sincerely, John W. Hickenlooper, Governor.
Health and Human Services.
September 30th, 2014, to the Honorable Colorado Senate. Ladies and gentlemen, pursuant to the powers conferred upon me by the Constitution and laws of the state of Colorado, I have the honor of designating, appoint, reappoint, and submit to consideration the following members of the Securities Board. For terms expiring July 1st, 2017, Harriet Kenley Lidstone of Centennial, Colorado, member of the public at large, appointed. Mashenka Lundberg of Golden, Colorado, who is licensed by the state Supreme Court to practice law in the state of Colorado and who is a conversant in securities law, reappointed. Sincerely, John W. Hickenlooper, Governor.
Business, Labor, and Technology.
October 6, 2014, to the Honorable Colorado Senate. Ladies and gentlemen, pursuant to the powers conferred upon me by the Constitution and laws of the state of Colorado, I have the honor of designating, appoint, and submit to consideration the following members of the State Electrical Board. For terms expiring July 1st, 2017, Nancy K. White of Lakewood, Colorado, to serve as a representative of the public at large, reappointed. John Thomas McCord III of Sedalia, Colorado, to serve as a master electrician who is not an electrical contractor, reappointed. Carol Pafford of Highlands Ranch, Colorado, to serve as a building official from a political subdivision of the state performing electrical inspections, appointed. Gary Nelson Lakey of Highlands Ranch, Colorado, to serve as a representative of private, municipal, or cooperative electric utilities rendering electric service to the ultimate public, appointed. Scott R. Pandy of Fort Collins, Colorado, to serve as a general contractor actively engaged in the building industry, appointed. Joseph Badaracco of Lakewood, Colorado, to serve as a journeyman electrician who is not an electrical contractor, appointed. Sincerely, John W. Hickenlooper, Governor.
Business, Labor, and Technology. Members, I know this isn't the most engaging, however, we do ask that you lower it a bit so that we can hear just between Max and myself. Please, thank you.
October 6, 2014, to the Honorable Colorado Senate. Ladies and gentlemen, pursuant to the powers conferred upon me by the Constitutional laws of the state of Colorado, I have the honor of designating, appoint, and submit to consideration the following member of the Colorado Commission on Higher Education. For a term expiring July 1st, 2018, Venetia B. Kerr of Aurora, Colorado, a resident of the 6th Congressional District and a Democrat, appointed. Sincerely, John W. Hickenlooper, Governor.
Education.
October 14, 2014, to the Honorable Colorado Senate. Ladies and gentlemen, pursuant to the powers conferred upon me by the constitutional laws of the state of Colorado, I have the honor of designating, appoint, and submit to consideration the following member of the Coal Mine Board of Examiners. For a term expiring July 1st, 2016, John Carroll Poulos, P.E. of Paonia, Colorado, to serve as a Colorado mine owner, operator, manager, or other mine official actively engaged in the underground coal mining industry during the term of office, and occasioned by the resignation of Justin Kenneth Evans of Crawford, Colorado, appointed. Sincerely, John W. Hickenlooper, Governor.
Agriculture, Natural Resources, and Energy.
October 24th, 2014, to the Honorable Colorado Senate. Ladies and gentlemen, pursuant to the powers conferred upon me by the constitutional laws of the state of Colorado, I have the honor of designating, appoint, and submit to consideration the following member of the Juvenile Parole Board. For a term expiring November 15, 2018, Dennis Raymond Desparoi of Denver, Colorado, to serve as a representative from the Colorado Department of Human Services, and occasioned by the resignation of Daniel L. Casey of Thornton, Colorado, appointed. Sincerely, John W. Hickenlooper, Governor.
Judiciary.
October 24, 2014, to the Honorable Colorado Senate. Ladies and gentlemen, pursuant to the powers conferred upon me by the constitutional laws of the state of Colorado, I have the honor to designate, appoint, and submit to consideration the following member of the State Board for Community Colleges and Occupational Education. For a term expiring December 31st, 2015, Byron Nelson McClaney, Ph.D. of Evergreen, Colorado, to serve as resident of the 2nd Congressional District and as a Democrat, and occasioned by the resignation of Bernadette B. Marquez of Denver, Colorado, appointed. Sincerely, John W. Hickenlooper, Governor.
Education.
October 30th, 2014, to the Honorable Colorado Senate. Ladies and gentlemen, pursuant to the powers conferred upon me by the constitutional laws of the state of Colorado, I have the honor to designate, reappoint, and submit to consideration the following members of the Colorado Water Resources and Power Development Authority. For a term expiring October 1st, 2015, Gregory J. Hagel of Alamosa, Colorado, to serve as a representative of the Rio Grande Drainage Basin, reappointed. For term expiring October 1st, 2018, R. Bruce Smith of Mesa, Colorado, to serve as a representative from the main Colorado Drainage Basin and as a representative with experience in public health issues related to drinking water or water quality matters, appointed. Robert Edward Wolf of Durango, Colorado, to serve as a representative from the San Miguel de Oro San Juan Drainage Basin and as a representative with experience in the engineering aspects of water projects, appointed. Sincerely, John W. Hickenlooper, Governor.
Agriculture, Natural Resources, and Energy.
October 30th, 2014, to the Honorable Colorado Senate. Ladies and gentlemen, pursuant to the powers conferred upon me by the constitutional laws of the state of Colorado, I have the honor to designate, appoint, and submit to consideration the following member of the Energy Impact Assistance Advisory Committee. for a term expiring August 24th, 2017. Daniel Fernandez of Dove Creek, Colorado, on occasion by the resignation of Vicki L. Spencer of Gunnison, Colorado, appointed. Sincerely, John W. Hickenlooper, Governor.
Local government.
November 25th, 2014, to the Honorable Colorado Senate. Ladies and gentlemen, pursuant to the powers conferred upon me by the constitutional laws of the state of Colorado, I have the honor to designate, appoint, and submit to consideration the following member of the Parks and Wildlife Commission. For a term expiring July 1st, 2015, John Vincent Howard of Boulder, Colorado, as a representative of sports persons and occasioned by the resignation of Gasper Perricone of Denver, Colorado, appointed. Sincerely, John W. Hickenlooper, Governor.
Agriculture, natural resources, and energy.
November 25th, 2014, to the Honorable Colorado Senate. Ladies and gentlemen, pursuant to the powers conferred upon me by the constitutional laws of the state of Colorado, I have the honor to designate, reappoint, and submit to consideration the following member of the Workers' Compensation Cost Containment Board. Effective December 31st, 2014, for a term expiring December 13th, 2017, Jeffrey Michael Citrone of Denver, Colorado, to serve as an executive with good risk management experience in the insurance industry, reappointed. Sincerely, John W. Hickenlooper, Governor.
Business, labor, and technology.
December 1st, 2014, to the Honorable Colorado Senate. Ladies and gentlemen, pursuant to the powers conferred upon me by the constitutional laws of the state of Colorado, I have the honor to designate, appoint, and submit to consideration the following members of the Colorado Aeronautical Board. Effective December 19th, 2014, for terms expiring December 19th, 2017, Robert Philip Hollis Lagers of Aurora, Colorado, to serve as a representative of the statewide association of airport managers, appointed. Ann Beardall of Kiowa, Colorado, to serve as a representative of the statewide association of pilots, appointed. Joe Rice of Littleton, Colorado, to serve as a member familiar with and supportive of the state's aviation issues, interests, and concerns, appointed. Sincerely, John W. Hickenlooper, Governor.
Transportation.
December 15, 2014, to the Honorable Colorado Senate. Ladies and gentlemen, pursuant to the powers conferred upon me by the constitutional laws of the state of Colorado, I have the honor to designate, reappoint, and submit to consideration the following member of the Colorado School of Mines Board of Trustees. For a term expiring December 31st, 2018, Richard Harrison Truly of Golden, Colorado, an unaffiliated who is not a graduate of the Colorado School of Mines, reappointed. Sincerely, John W. Hickenlooper, Governor.
Education.
December 15, 2014, to the Honorable Colorado Senate. Ladies and gentlemen, pursuant to the powers conferred upon me by the constitutional laws of the state of Colorado, I have the honor to designate, appoint, reappoint, and submit to consideration the following members of the State Board for Community Colleges and Occupational Education. For terms expiring December 31st, 2018, James M. Johnson of Colorado Springs, Colorado, to serve as a Republican from the 5th Congressional District, reappointed. Kenneth C. Wheel of Denver, Colorado, to serve as a Democrat from the 1st Congressional District, reappointed. Presley F. Askew of Wheat Ridge, Colorado, to serve as a Republican from the 7th Congressional District, appointed. Sincerely, John W. Hickenlooper, Governor.
Education.
December 15, 2014, to the Honorable Colorado Senate. Ladies and gentlemen, pursuant to the powers conferred upon me by the constitutional laws of the state of Colorado, I have the honor to designate, reappoint, and submit to consideration the following members of the Board of Trustees for Colorado Mesa University. For terms expiring December 31st, 2018, the Honorable Jose D. L. Marquez of Englewood, Colorado, a Democrat, reappointed. Kathleen S. Eck of Edwards, Colorado, a Republican, reappointed. Sincerely, John W. Hickenlooper, Governor.
Education.
December 15, 2014, to the Honorable Colorado Senate. Ladies and gentlemen, pursuant to the powers conferred upon me by the constitutional laws of the state of Colorado, I have the honor to designate, appoint, and submit to consideration the following members of the Board of Trustees for the University of Northern Colorado. For terms expiring December 31st, 2018, Shane Cato Cruz of Monument, Colorado, to serve as an unaffiliated, appointed. Catherine Cornick Davis, Ph.D., FIDSA of Windsor, Colorado, to serve as a Republican, appointed. Sincerely, John W. Hickenlooper, Governor.
Education.
December 15, 2014, to the Honorable Colorado Senate. Ladies and gentlemen, pursuant to the powers conferred upon me by the constitutional laws of the state of Colorado, I have the honor to designate, reappoint, and submit to consideration the following members of the Board of Governors of the Colorado State University System. For terms expiring December 31st, 2018, Mark Allen Gustafson of Windsor, Colorado, to serve as a member who has substantial experience in the production of agriculture and to serve as a Republican, reappointed. Dennis Eugene Flores of Pueblo, Colorado, to serve as a Democrat, reappointed. Sincerely, John W. Hickenlooper, Governor.
Education.
December 10th, 2014, to the Honorable Colorado Senate. Ladies and gentlemen, pursuant to the powers conferred upon me by the Constitution and laws of the state of Colorado, I have the honor to designate, appoint, and submit to consideration the following Pinnacle Assurance Board of Directors. Effective January 1st, 2015, for a term expiring January 1st, 2020, Mark David Goodman of Denver, Colorado, an employer whose liability is insured by Pinnacle Assurance, appointed. Sincerely, John W. Hickenlooper, Governor.
Business, labor, and technology.
December 19th, 2014, the Honorable Colorado Senate, ladies and gentlemen, pursuant to the powers conferred upon me by the constitutional laws of the state of Colorado, I have the honor to designate, appoint, reappoint, and submit to consideration the following members of the Colorado Wildlife Habitat Stamp Committee, effective December 31st, 2014, for terms expiring December 31st, 2018. Timothy Brass of Longmont, Colorado, a sports person appointed. Thomas Dwayne Brosia of Durango, Colorado, a sports person appointed. Daniel C. Gates of Canyon City, Colorado, a sports person appointed. Luke B. Schaefer of Craig, Colorado, a representative of a national or regionally recognized conservation organization whose mission is focused on non-game wildlife and whose membership is composed primarily of non-game wildlife users, reappointed. Kelly D. Van Cleve of Fort Collins, Colorado, a sports person, reappointed. Sincerely, John W. Hickenlooper, Governor.
Agriculture, Natural Resources, and Energy.
December 19, 2014, to the Honorable Colorado Senate, ladies and gentlemen, pursuant to the powers conferred upon me by the constitutional laws of the state of Colorado, I have the honor to designate, appoint, and submit to consideration the following member of the Solid and Hazardous Waste Commission for a term expiring July 1st, 2017, Garrett Matthew Clemens of Denver, Colorado, to serve as a representative from the public at large and as a Republican and occasioned by the resignation of Jennifer McClister of Golden, Colorado, appointed. Sincerely, John W. Hickenlooper, Governor.
Health and Human Services.
December 18, 2014, to the Honorable Colorado Senate, ladies and gentlemen, pursuant to the powers conferred upon me by the constitutional laws of the state of Colorado, I have the honor to designate, appoint, and submit to consideration the following members of the Board of Trustees for Fort Lewis College. For terms expiring December 31st, 2018, the Honorable Isabel Jaquez of Denver, Colorado, a Democrat, appointed. Alan G. Hill of Denver, Colorado, an unaffiliated, appointed. Sincerely, John W. Hickenlooper, Governor.
Education.
December 19th, 2014, to the Honorable Colorado Senate, ladies and gentlemen, pursuant to the powers conferred upon me by the constitutional laws of the state of Colorado, I have the honor to designate, appoint, and submit to consideration the following: that the appointment of Catherine Cornick Davis, PhD, FIDSA, pursuant to Executive Order A 2014-273, is hereby rescinded, and the following named person be, and she is hereby appointed to the Board of Trustees of the University of Northern Colorado for a term expiring December 31st, 2018. Kelly Marie Johnson, PhD, RN, MSN, NEABC, CRRN of Parker, Colorado, serves as an unaffiliated, appointed. Sincerely, John W. Hickenlooper, Governor.
Education.
January 6, 2015, to the Honorable Colorado Senate, ladies and gentlemen, pursuant to the powers conferred upon me by the constitutional laws of the state of Colorado, I have the honor to designate, appoint, reappoint, and submit to your consideration the following members of the Colorado Wildlife Habitat Stamp Committee: that the reappointment of Thomas L. Kenyon pursuant to the Executive Order A 2012-34 and the appointment of Timothy Brass pursuant to Executive Order A 2014-286 are amended as follows: that the following named persons be and they are appointed and reappointed to the Colorado Wildlife Habitat Stamp Committee for a term expiring December 31st, 2015. Thomas L. Kenyon of Grand Junction, Colorado, to serve as a sports person, reappointed for a term expiring December 31st, 2018. Timothy Brass of Longmont, Colorado, to serve as a representative of the public at large, appointed. Sincerely, John W. Hickenlooper, Governor.
Agriculture, Natural Resources, and Energy. Members will now move to announcements. Correct that. Committee reports.
January 15, 2015, Committee on Agriculture, Natural Resources, and Energy, after consideration of the Mayor's Committee, recommends the following: Senate Bill 9 be postponed indefinitely. January 15, 2015, Committee on Agriculture, Natural Resources, and Energy, after consideration of the Mayor's Committee, recommends the following: Senate Bill 21 be referred to the Committee of the Whole with favorable recommendation, with the recommendation be placed on the consent calendar. January 15, 2015, Committee on Agriculture, Natural Resources, and Energy, after consideration of the Mayor's Committee, recommends the following: Senate Bill 22 be amended as follows, and as so amended, before the Committee on Appropriations with favorable recommendation.
Now, announcements, please. Senator Lundberg and Marble and Senator Kafalas. Okay. Senator Lundberg.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. President.
I won't fine you. It's all good.
It's all good. Good. We'll figure this out. Thank you. It's our privilege, all three of us, the senators from Larimer County, to welcome County Commissioner Lou Gator from Larimer County to the body. We're certainly glad to have him here, and maybe somebody else wants to say more.
Well, just I want to reiterate Senator Lundberg's greetings and welcome to Commissioner Lou Gator. I appreciate the good working relationship that we have. Thank you for being here, sir.
Dittos.
Senator Marble.
Thank you. Thank you, Madam President.
Whatever you said is good.
Thank you. And dittos. Yes, Commissioner Gator is a very, very wonderful man who always seems to make time to come down and visit and keep an open door for all of us. So we thank him and really are pleased by his presence here today. Please give him a round of applause.
Thank you. Senator Crowder. Crowder?
Thank you, Madam President. If I can have your attention a minute, I have quite a treat for you, members. It's a rarity, but we do have some perks in this job, and I'd like to introduce you to some of our travelers from the San Luis Valley. They're up here for the stock show, and these are 6th and 7th generation Coloradians. I'd like to introduce my oldest son, Patrick, his wife, Amy, Faith, Landon, Dylan, Sydney, and we have an exchange student from Finland. But they're up here, and I just thought I'd take the opportunity to introduce you to them, and thank you very much for that warm welcome. Thank you, Madam President.
You bet. We have Senator Todd and then Senator Donovan.
Thank you, Madam President Pro Tem. I get a word in before the livestock comes forward. So I just want to remind all of you that next Thursday is our first caucus to start talking about student career development and workforce and what that looks like in Colorado. We're so thrilled to have industry really leading the course on this, to be able to help us look at what are the needs for the state of Colorado, how do we meet those needs, and who can provide that. So the thing that we're asking for is an RSVP. You can either just let me know, you can call my office extension 3436, or just drop a little note and let me know, because they are lunches will be provided, and so we want to just make sure that we have an accurate count. We're looking forward to a great bipartisan event with the caucus next Thursday in room 356 at noon. Thank you.
Senators Livestock. Senator Donovan.
Thank you, Madam President. Yes, the livestock is at the mic. Thank you to all of our colleagues for your continuing support of this really important fund that we bring together and battle with the House to outdo. The Junior Livestock Auction at the National Western Stock Show is just 1 week away from today. So our days to get our funds together are limited. I have a check in my left pocket from one of my colleagues, so thank you for the slow and steady contributions that allow these young students to continue their careers in agribusiness, which is critical to the future of Colorado. So thank you. Keep it up.
Senator Baumgardner.
Thank you, Madam President, what she said. And, please, again, it's further continuing education. And please keep those donations coming in. Thank you.
Thank you.
Any other announcements? Seeing none, Majority Leader Scheffel.
Thank you, President Roberts. Colleagues, just a couple of announcements this morning. First, if you have not yet made a connection with the Department of Revenue regarding your legislative plates, a representative from the department will be set up in the basement on Tuesday, January 20th from 8:30 to 1:30 to assist those who have not yet registered your vehicle and plates. Secondly, you should have seen a notice on your desk, reminder that next week is the scheduling for your picture, so look for that and keep that in mind. I had a couple of questions. We will be doing the Martin Luther King Jr. Day resolution on Tuesday, so you might give you the heads up on that to prepare for that. And then after we adjourn here shortly, we will have the joint session beginning at 11 a.m. this morning to receive the State of the Judiciary address. As you know, there will be a chair next to your counterpart in the House, so make your way there in plenty of time. Again, the joint session for the State of the Judiciary at 11 a.m. this morning. And finally, as we adjourn here in a second, we will come back 10 a.m. on Tuesday, the 20th. We will not be convening on Monday in observation of Martin Luther King Jr. Day. Madam President, with no other announcements, I move the Senate adjourn until 10 a.m. Tuesday, January 20th.
You have heard the motion. I'm sorry. Pause.
It's up to you guys whether just recess.
Majority Leader Sheffel.
Thank you, Madam President. We're just going to withdraw that motion to adjourn. JBC is trying to get a bill read across the desk, so would move that the Senate recess until 1 p.m. today.
And Senate Majority Leader Sheffel, do members need to be back?
Thank you, Madam President. Members, you do not need to be back. It's just going to be one JBC bill. We'll read it across, then we'll adjourn.
Members, you've heard the motion. All those in favor say aye. Those opposed, no. The ayes have it, and the Senate will recess until 1 p.m. This afternoon, but you do not need to return, and we'll be back here on Tuesday at 10 a.m.